I hope y'all been okay. Nolan Wells, the race grift, and had black people full of shit. It's. What you mean? 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 I'm your nosy neighbor lady, your nosy neighbor lady show, and I was wondering about this Nolan Wells because even with the Carmelo Anthony and how we had one race griff and then it's another race griff and oh cry 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 it's a black boy gone because of racism. And I'm not saying that any child should lose their life, i.e., Nolan Wells. I'm not saying that any boy should lose his life to jail. Unfortunate circumstances. I just found it very ironic how they just happened back to back. So I guess after the Nolan Wells um, go away, it's actually another teenage boy who drowned. I kind of saw that kind of trying to pop up. So I'm just wondering what's the next emotional heartstrings that they're going to pull on black women for you to care about race. And I don't. I saw CNG. She blessed us with a laugh because I was like, "What is missing from this conversation?" Because y'all know I got so much going on, so I can't just watch the stuff all day. And then it's aggravating. It's annoying. It's the same thing with they say the boy was out there chasing a white girl. So this Emmett Till, this every black man who died by the hands of the white man story that black women never ever heard in their life, unbeknownst to them, that black men often die chasing after white women sometime, and black women just you know how it go. My mind get absent too, so I get it. But CNG did her live, and I was like, oh my god, that's what's missing from the conversation. This really don't got nothing to do with black women. But then I saw the video with Cerebral today, which I pinned that in my on whatever thing you pin the post things on. And she was like, "Is the red pill rolling it back, or are black women falling for red pill again, or some type of way?" She was talking about. Well, she actually clipped a video of a woman saying how black men are backpedaling with the FBA conversation. Foundational black Negroes of society who not really doing nothing to change the black community, like saying, well, fathers, go to child support offices and pay your child support. Go find your children and try to build a relationship with your child, even if the mother is angry. I think after 10 years and 15 and 18 years, I think if a father comes back, I think a mother would not be mad anymore. I don't think she'll still be holding that grudge. If we be honest about fathers in the home, or fathers who are active, or the most active black fathers, or go. It starts one man at a time. Let's go clean up our community. Let's go report the violence. If this BFA thing was a real thing, black men would actually talk about the crime in the community and how to fix it and say, black man, son, we love you. Put the gun down. I know you're not my son, but it's time for us to fix our community, or at least fix our relationships with our children. You don't have to fix the relationship with black women. We know, I believe that the black man, black woman thing is just so far gone. I don't even think it's able to be rectified. I think you can play house, or you can play like you like somebody, and y'all can do that for a little while, but it's not going to lead to marriage. It's not going to lead to anything productive like building a foundation, or building a home, or building a strong family. But it's life. You waste time while you're here until you die. We just do stuff till we die. This is basically what we live and die. It's life. But like this video if you have time. But I just feel like with the Nolan Wells, I don't think that's black women business. Even though he's 18, he was immersed in whiteness because he wanted to be. He chose non-black friends because he didn't want black friends. And then, if we be honest about black male friendships, if he was with white men who took him off the earth, okay, this is what happened. Some type of way. I don't know the details. I don't watch it. But I did watch CNG live. But then, even if he was with black males, he probably would have died too. If you look at number data and statistics and the rates that black men die at the hands of other black men or black boys. So whatever you want on teens, he's a teen, but he's a man, 18. That's what the law says. So I just feel like black women defending this, it's okay because we just know that black women don't really defend black girls or black women and are very male identified and very fake and phony, and that they only care about black men lives, and the black pen has value even though it's not productive. So black women will go out for the race card and put their capes on, well, back on, because I thought y'all was kind of taking them off, but I think the loneliness and the want to feel fake validation or the want to feel needed even though it's fake and false, it doesn't have to be real. I don't even think black people as a whole really know what real love is, a real companionship, a real family, a real intelligence. I just they say black people have the lowest IQs. As much as I would hate for that to be true, just the more I live, the more I see y'all. I joined in 2020, and just over the time, I really believe that those things are factual. I think that that's factual information, and of course not all, but as a whole, if you count all black people up and everybody take a test against other races, I think black people will perform the worst on those tests. I mean, the black people who do have a little brain or intelligence is not enough to cover for the ones who don't. So I just feel like with black people never progressing and still talking about things this is this is not like this hasn't happened before. Like this hasn't happened before. Now, what anybody, like I say, anybody lose a child, my heart goes out to them. I don't know what that's like. I hope I never know what that's like. But for us to keep getting riled up about race in a world where black people have so many cards stacked up against them because people are kind of seeing black people for who they are via the teen takeovers, the kids stealing, the kids looting, the kids having these big rallies where they going places and trashing people's shit and tearing people's shit up, and the violence, things like that. And with the internet, I even saw a video on TikTok. A girl was like, well, why black people keep recording violence and putting it on the internet? Like, that's not helping us. That's not helping us. Whether it's helping black people or not, I don't think black people understand that other black people just like violence. It's a violent community. We come from violence. We enjoy violence. We instigate violence. We don't want to punish criminals, which is usually violence, acts of violence. We grew up around violence. We're used to death. We're used to violence. That's kind of a black thing. We're used to arguing. We're used to going back and forth. We're used to people dying for nothing, a dollar bill or respect. These are things that is black culture. If black people were more honest about black culture, and it's not soul food or hairstyles. A hairstyle is not really a culture. It's a way people do their hair. A food is something people eat. I guess it could be considered culture, but if your culture is violence and fatherless homes and dilapidated buildings and tore down neighborhoods, that's a part of the culture too. It's just not the good things. Dancing can be a cultural thing, but it's not something that defines a culture. It's people in Korea doing hip hop dancing. So, but you can call it culture if you want to. If a dance is black culture or if hair is black culture, okay. So hair and dance change lives. Is that what we're saying? Hair and dance shapes culture and family values and morals. That's culture. What people believe in, values, morals. What do we believe in? The mama should raise the children and the men should do what they want. Because if we didn't believe it, our culture wouldn't look like that. What do we believe in? Stitches, snitches get stitches. We believe if you tell on criminals, you're a bad person and you deserve to die, not the person who committed the crime. What do we believe in? You should be able to commit crimes and stay out of jail and never get punished for it and stay out to continue to commit crimes. Yeah, that's black culture. What do we believe in? When a black person kills a black person, that's okay. But if a white person kills a black person, we have to get online and shout and act like, oh my God, it's happening every day. Black culture act like black on black crime doesn't exist. Black culture act like people are getting married when they're not. Black culture acting like we don't have the highest rates of HIV and AIDS among every demographic. Black culture. But we must perform these rituals to keep the black culture lie going, that black culture is something that has value. Then, really, the value of it is the ability to cater to a black man and make him feel comfortable in his wrongdoings and his mishaps and his ability to do whatever the fuck he want and never suffer consequences. That's black culture. Yeah, that's black culture. And play victim forever. That's black culture. And in the fray of black culture, black women and black girls and black little boys are suffering at the hands of black men. Yeah. But then we say it's racism. And he can't get a job. And it's systematic. And he can't stay in the home because of welfare. And he can't take care of his children because black women won't let them. If black women are actively out here saying, no, I don't want your money, no, I don't want you to be a father to my children, I don't think black women are saying that at a 90% rate. I think anybody would want a break. I think if you're a bad father or you're a drug addict or you're a gangster or a drug dealer or extremely violent, or if you want to have sex with the mother, hell no, she don't want you to be around her kid. So I can see her saying no. I don't. If you want to deal with me to deal with my kid, I don't want to deal with you. If you want to beat us, strangle us, steal from us, if you want to expose us to your fentanyl, drug addict, crack, whatever your drug of choice, Molly, ecstasy, I don't want my kids to be exposed to that. I could see her saying no. I could see her saying no. When you kicking everybody ass in the house and not paying no bills, I could see a black woman saying no, I don't need you to be around my kids. But see, people don't talk about that. Black women don't want to be exposed because they were exposed to black men. And you have to protect the black man at all costs. So I understand that. But like this video if you're this far. Yeah, I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. I guess I kind of forgot how to connect dots around here. Kind of forgot who I was for a little while. But I'm still not this girl. Well, I'm not angry about it. I've accepted. I've really come to a place in my heart where ain't nothing I could do. All I could do is keep on living and try to see another day so that when my kids get of age, I can help them and be productive in their life however they need me, and a good support system for them because their dad's not coming. So, yeah, it's factual and actual. But I just feel like with this Nolan Wells and even the Camoriante, what was his name? Camoriante, the other boy who stabbed the boy. Was that black women business? I think that a lot of black women can relate because they have violent sons. I think a lot of black women can relate because they have sons who are violent who would do something like this, so they had to stand up. They had to because they know their son's violent, and this will be their son at the track meet stabbing people or shooting them. And then I think even with the Nolan Wells, I think that a lot of black women, with him being all around them white people, I think black people, black women was just saw this as an opportunity to the thing where black women hate multiracial, biracial, and white women and Asian women and Latino women. So they saw this as he should be around black women to be with a black woman. I think black women kind of, with that son-husband relationship, I think it was kind of like, oh my God, he should date black women and be around black people and niggas who gonna kill him, and women who he should be with that he don't like and don't prefer, who are he don't like it. I don't think anybody should be with anybody they don't like. If people don't prefer black women or black men or white women, I don't think people should be forced to be with somebody they don't like or love or who they not attracted to. Whether it's right, wrong, or whether y'all match skin tones, I don't think, but I think that's what black women internalized that as. Whether it was because he was hit on the boat. No, because most of the conversation was like, you should have black friends. When that first happened, that's all the only videos you seen. Reasons why you shouldn't hang out with white people. Black people are not very good friends. Y'all takers, y'all thieves, killers, jealous, envy when we talk about black women, haters, gay. Ain't nothing wrong with being gay, but Don't come on to me if you don't feel I'm gay or don't sense gayness in me. Leave me out of that. If I'm gay, I'm not interested in you. If I'm interested in somebody, they'll know it. The undercover brother, undercover sister. Y'all know how y'all do. But if y'all think y'all better friends than white friends, cause friends and race go together, I guess. I don't know what be going on in y'all, man. I just don't watch the shit. I really don't. But I figure we can make a video because I haven't been here and I kind of felt like getting up and talking. So I'm all talked out now. So if you're this far, you must like this video. I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This your nosy neighbor lady show. So I guess now you're seeing the other side of me and how I really, really see things. I really don't say it because it's fall on deaf ears and black women don't want to hear it and black men know their truth. I'm not supposed to know. It's all a secret. You know, black women aren't supposed to say what black men do. Especially nowadays on the internet. You used to kind of could say it, but then black women were like, no, I'm not getting any black dick. And I don't like it because you're telling me who I am and how I'm supporting nigger shit. That's fucking me and my kids and my community. I don't want to hear the truth. So you really don't hear these things no more. But this is back when the internet was actually worth listening to black women or talking to black women. You actually could get real props, real thoughts, and real honest things going on in the black community instead of just lies. Instead of just lies. But you know, black people, we lie. We lie, we steal, we cheat, we kill. You know how we do. So that's life. In Blackistan. So have a good night because it's night here. It's night here. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.